Hi, I'm Daniela, aka Queen Witch 151 on Twitter and Queen Swan 20 on Tumblr. I just wanted to say a big thank you video for the cast, crew, and producers and writers of Once Upon a Time, which tomorrow it's its series finale, and I wanted to do this video as a thank you for 7 years of magic, 7 years of romance, 7 years of hope, 7 years of the good battle of evil good versus evil. The battle of good versus evil. Um, 7 years of teaching me that people are are good and bad. We both have light and dark. We are both. The only choice we have is to choose who we want to be, even though it's hard, even though it's difficult, and even though it may have a little obstacles here and there. We all have gone through this in life, but if we have hope in our hearts and we think realistically positive and never give up on ourselves and on the people who we have around us who we love, and on the belief of a better tomorrow, then we're gonna be okay. I wanted to thank um um my this is the first time I do this, so here it goes. I wanted to thank Jennifer Morrison, who played Emma Swan, my real life Disney princess, my new real life Disney princess. You, Jennifer Morrison, you taught me, as Emma Swan, you taught me that the life may hit you down sometimes, but you just gotta pick yourself up and hold on to your beliefs that you are never gonna be alone in this world because you have your family, your friends, and those who are around you who believe in you. And even though you, some people tell you you're nothing, you're never gonna be anything. You have to just look at them and say, "This is who I am. This is me." And you are nobody to tell me who I have to be. And that's what Emma Swan taught me. That's what through her, you taught me this. And I'm so thankful for how you play this character, who was a lost girl who didn't thought she was loved or needed and was alone in this world, walls up. She was heart. She experienced heartbroken. She experienced a lot. She made bad decisions, but she overcome it when she finally had her son Henry, played by Andrew, and first played by first played by Jared. Really, I learned how to always believe in myself and to never depend on no one to save me from my troubles by myself. And really, I've never thought that a million years that I will know a character who I can relate to in in some things like self like being sabotaged by your own self saboteur and feeling like nobody believes in you and being walls up and protecting yourself from not being hurt. Sometimes I'm like I'm tough, but I'm stubborn. Like Emma, I'm stubborn. I sometimes don't believe. I used to not believe in myself very much, that I could change, that I could that I could believe in myself. And it was Emma. She taught me to believe in myself and to be myself and to believe that I could be something and that I'm not nothing. And I'm very grateful for you through this character, Jen, it taught me this. Believe, self-confidence and bravery. And that's and the belief that love and the bigger love of all kind is is someone's happy ending. and, and that's what I will always remember: your bravery, your beauty, your courage, your kindness, that you transform this lost girl to a hero who found her family, who found love, who found her own bravery and her own hope, even when she was lost, even when she lost hope, even when the whole world crashed down to her through her back. She got up. She found hope because she knew that she had to be the hero she wanted to be, to save her family, to save her friends, to help others. And she's a hero, not only a princess, she's a savior and and the most the bravest woman I ever met. And you too are the bravest and wonderfulest woman I ever met. And I'm so happy that you came to my life as Emma Swan. And I will never forget you, Jennifer Mercer, and I will never forget Emma Swan. I hope to see you in other projects. Now, I'm Mr. Colin O'Donoghue, the most adorable and fun and so aspiring and devilishly handsome man who played one of my favorite Disney villains, who I never knew his origin story until Once Upon a Time told this his tale. You brought this character to life. You showed me both sides of him: his bad side, his good side, his vulnerable side. That he once was a lot was with himself. He had his father. He lost his mother. His father abandoned him. He had his brother Liam the elder, um, that he loved once. He lost his brother, who was his like idol, but he chose to be a pirate. He went to adventures. He fought against monsters. He fell in love once, truly fell in love once with Mila, but he lost love at the hands of Rumpelstiltskin, and he became which which hurt which I saw now. It moves me how he did suffer first the loss of his mother, then the abandonment of his brother, of his father, and then the death of his brother, and then the loss of his first true love, Mila, and how he became somebody dark, somebody full of rage, vengeance, and pain, and and cruel and cruelty in his soul. They thought that he will never love again. They thought that only being a villain is what all he was gonna be. But he is not a Killian Jones is not a villain. For me, he is a hero. He is the a kind soul and the bravest man I know. He taught me that never give up on the people you love the most, even when it's hard, even death, even when you die. You feel like you're leaving those you love heartbroken, have but you taught me to 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 believe in in that you can find love again. You can redeem yourself again, and that you don't need reve- revenge in your heart. Feel pain because revenge is a void, and it's a dark place that then no one needs to live like that. Live in revenge. She taught me to never live in revenge. Hook taught me to never live in revenge and never live in pain. To always redeem myself and to think that you can change. You can be the best you can be, and to never and to when somebody loves you, people love you. You must never give up on them because they always be your rock, your 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 touchstone. And I'm very thankful for you, Colin, to have brought this once lost boy, once an evil villain with a heart full of rage and revenge, to a hero, to a better man, and who always inspires me to into never giving up and never my giving my heart into negative feelings, into revenge and pain. And I will never forget you how Killian Jones, Captain Cook, and you, Colin, thank you so much for making this, for transforming this villain to a hero. And I will, and I'm so so excited to see you again in your other projects, being with your former Once Upon a Time actors and actresses as in some kind of TV or the movie series project, or in your music, because you sing beautifully. I saw kind of a couple of videos. I'm not gonna lie, you sing awesome. Really, I'm impressed. You should sing more besides acting. And also I'm you you and Jen brought Captain Swan, the love story that rocked my world, that touched my heart. It made me believe in love, in true love, because love isn't easy, but when it's worth it, it can never be replaced. And your love story of Captain Swan, you and Jen brought to life. It made me happy. It made me cry. It made me die with feels, the good one and the bad, the angsty. And really, your Captain Swan's love story will live forever, ever, ever for the along with Queen's Outlaw Queen story that both Sean and Lana brought together. And also, I want to say that that Lana, um, hope that Lana, I hope you, Lana, and you, Sean, hear this. Thank you for bringing this awesome, this also awesome love story between the evil queen and my favorite thick prince of thieves, Robin Hood. I never thought they could happen, but I'm glad. Thank God the Adam and Eddie, the writers made this. You two made this. You guys have to know that Captain Swan and Outlaw Queen are the most wonderful love stories. Both in similar ways, but both in very unique ways that will always be in my heart. And I cried, Sean. I cried when Robin Hood passed away. I just I thought it was unfair for him, for this character to die. I wanted him and Regina to end happy ever after, because I know that a happy ending isn't a man for a man, or for a woman, all that jazz. But all love is all kinds of true love and love is happy ending. And I just hope that tomorrow, I know I may be wrong, but I really wish that it that Robin Hood, the original, would resurrect, so my to Regina can have a happy ending with her true love and soulmate, and Robin has his happy ending with her and his kids, his to see his son Roland again, to see his daughter Robin, to get to know her and get to know and get and give his blessing to her and Alice's relationship. And that would have been my wish. I wish that would have happened. I'll queen her for life. Well, now I'm gonna go for Miss Lana Paria, the my queen, the queen of queens. Girl, you brought me evil queen Disney with a twist. I always, besides Captain Hook and all of their Disney villains' origin story, yours was the number that was the first of my that was Lana was the first on my list to know. I never knew the story of the evil queen of Snow White story, but now that I know, I see that she was a good person, but she was hurt. She had a mother. She had a terrible mother who who never who never let her be. She didn't have an easy childhood. Well, you have Cora as a mother, who was a bad person back then, and that she did suffer the loss of true love, the loss of her first love, Daniel Cutler, and through that created her hatred, her self-loathing to her self-loathing, her suffering, her pain, her revenge, her hatred towards Snow White and Prince Charming and their friends, and created this woman who was evil, who was filled with pain and vengeance in her heart and her soul, who never thought that she was worthy of loving again, and who only thought her only goal was revenge. Now I see that she taught me that you had the everyone that even the darkest heart, there is still hope for good to be born in it, and that beauty is not a thing of only exterior but also interior, and that she the you Lana, you nailed it. You transformed this broken soul, this e- this woman full of vengeance, this villain, this evil queen that I once hated when I was a kid, and then when I first saw this show at the beginning of the season one, and season one, and then it was in the end of season two when I started to like Regina more, because I was a little complex back then, because I didn't like her. I was like between liking her and between like starting to have my I was in doubts in liking her in all season two. I didn't like her in season one, but I was in doubts in season two of liking Regina. But it was in season three. It was in the end of season two, but until season two, and in all season three that I started to like her, understand her. I became a super fan, evil regal fan of Regina, cause she is now my favorite. Not only as a villain, but now as a hero, as a queen savior, a queen hero, technically, who who changed through the love of Henry, her adopted son. She earned forgiveness of her once foes, Snow White, Prince Charming, their friends. She she had the chance to love again. She had the chance to have a family, form a bond with her sister, Selena, and who chose to finally mature and to evolve to this wonderful woman who learned how to love herself, to find a home in the world, to find to to find a family again, to forgive and forget her mother, who in the doing the adventures of in the underworld to earn the forgiveness of her father, who she killed in her impulse, in her selfishness when she did the first curse, which I forgave very long ago. I'm very thankful Anna Paria for making this for making this character to the woman she is now, and I will never forget that. And I'm very excited to see your other new projects here on out, and and really, you are the queen of queens, and you are the most. And besides, and like Jen, you are the most. You are so inspiring in the issues of redemption, self confidence, and love and love, and the virtue of happy endings. Okay, I want to go to my other favorite character. No, okay, no, my two favorite characters, Snow from my childhood, since my childhood, and now and always now, forever will be, Snow White and Prince Charming, David Nolan, Snow White, played by my girl Ginny, Jennifer Goodwin, and the adorable and charming Josh Dallas. You guys, where to begin? Ginny, you nailed it as Snow White and as Mary Margaret. You taught me that hope, the believing hope, is a very powerful thing, and that the chance of true love and happiness is always at the turn of a corner, every way. At the at the and that even the darkest heart can be saved, and that you and that the home you find is where your heart is, and you will always have a space because with everybody in the cast. You also have a space in my heart. And Charmy and Josh, as Dave, as Prince Charming, as David Nolan, you taught me that about bravery. You taught me about family values, about that the family is what a family and friends and the person you love is what's most important, and they will always find you no matter where you are, no matter what you do. They will always find you, and they will always be there with you. And you also taught me that it's true. Well, that when people love you, they will always find you. But you also taught me that when people when people and two people are true love, and even though it's hard and it's not easy, it's always worth it if you don't give up and you hold on to it. And you really are a prince in real life, not only in that's the character, but in real life, and that means a lot. You two made the Snow White and Prince Charming love story give me a little nostalgic from my childhood, and give me a little more meaning to my life and what is true love. Not only Captain Swan, Ala Queen, Snowing, Matt Archer, Henrietta, they all taught me what true love really means. And I'm very grateful for all these couple, including Snowing. And you two, I am so happy for your new show, Josh. I hope good luck for that, and good luck for your new project, Ginny. I know you both separately are gonna rock this, and I hope you guys are hope there is a Zootopia sequel. Well, again, see you guys again as your characters, especially Judy Hopps, my favorite little Disney bunny and character, favorite Disney character, new character since 2016, and say hi. Hi for your kids Ugo and Oliver, who are so adorable and nice in pictures I've seen through Twitter. Ugh. Um, um, now to my favorite character. Well, my favorite characters in season six. To the end of since the end season. Oh, since the end of season five and through season six. Rebecca Mader. You are Selena. You are the Wicked Witch. You made this character who was crazy, who was wicked, who was full of revenge and envy, who was a wild card in every tone of the name that's wicked. You invented Wicked Wednesday, for crying out loud. You told me that envy is an ugly, ugly, ugly feeling that you should never let let it control you, let it make you, because that makes anyone ugly. And you transformed Selena, a person who was filled with envy and revenge, to someone who can love again, who can who can who can overcome her inner demons and become the best sister, woman, mother, and why and now I think maybe wife to her true love in the who she met in the land of without magic, Chad. I really you also make me laugh with Selena's sass and cheesy puns. Besides Lana, who whose character Regina is the queen of sass. Regina, Regina's the queen of sass, obviously, but Selena, she's the empress of sassiness. And really there's never a punchline that Selena cannot make me laugh and entertain me. And I'm so grateful that once upon a time, Adam and Eddie, the producers, ABC, hired you to play this character that I come to know through the movie Wizard of Oz with my girl, with Judy Garland. And then pass through the years, and then no one. I think you are the successor of the actress who played the original Wicked Witch. You are the successor because no one besides the original you can play the Wicked Witch like you can. And I will forever be a Selena fan for life. And I'm very excited to see your new projects, being in TV, being in movies, being in theater, whatever, because you are a diamond of of a movie star. You are a wonderful lady, and you will always be my greeny witch queen forever, and forever will exist as long as you live, and even forever. Wicked Wednesday, Wicked Wednesday forever, even after Once Upon a Time ends. Wicked Wednesday will always exist in memory of the Wicked Witch, Selena Mills. You, Rebecca. Thank you so much. And now for my girl, Emily de Raven. Her name has no parallel. Her name means beauty. Her looks have no parallel. I always wanted to do that. Thank you for bringing my one of my favorite Disney princesses to life. Besides Emma Watson, who last year nailed it, you and besides her, you, Emily de Raven, you are the successor of Paige O'Hara as Belle. You you made this character who believed, who was beautiful, but she was smart and she didn't want and she was hungry for adventure, for romance, to explore the world, and who believed that beauty and kindness can be found even in the darkest heart. They love is layered. Love is a mystery to be uncovered. And it's a mystery that I cherish with my family, that I cherish with my sisters, that I cherished with my family. And I'm very grateful for having you. Wait a moment. Ugh. Excuse me. I'm very grateful for this, for your talent, your wisdom, your kindness in bringing her to life. You, but all the bell stands for female empowerment, beauty, inner exterior beauty, bravery, and that even love isn't something you can never give up on, and that you are the owner of your own fate. No one decides my fate more than me. And that phrase you said and you first appeared as Belle in Once Upon a Time has stuck in my heart, in my brain, for a very, 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 very long time since the series began, and I will always stick in my head your your words about love and about being the owner of your own destiny. And I will always be thankful for your kindness and your boldness and your so amazing talent that I'm still impressed until the day, even though even though it's hard, even though it has been 7 years since the show. I will always remember you as Belle, as as you bring her to life with so many good so many good memories. You brought you and Bobby both brought this love story that I've grown with. That it was toxic. It was, I mean, toxic. No, it was, sorry, toxic is a wrong word. Sorry. You brought it, it was complicated. It was dark. It was full of drama. It was full of 100 bricks of obstacles, and 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 then that changed not only Belle's perspective in life and love, and but it changed Rumpel's perspective in life and love. Because Belle never gave up on the chance that her love could change Rumpel's still skin, not only herself in the way in through the through the series, but also it changed Rumpel. Even though they had bad times, they had tough times, their love was always alive. Even though Rumpel gave into darkness and made so many mistakes through the past series, did he always did have that hope in his heart that he could change, but he was so scared and so afraid and so unsure to embracing his goodness that he and embracing the chance he can change and make amends his wrongings, because he had not only his friends and his grandson and his sons Bay and Gideon, but he had Belle, played by you, Emily. You not only you changed my life playing Belle, but also you inspired me to always and to have more positivity and more hope and more and more bravery to take risk in everything that is life. And I'm thankful for it. Thank you so much, Emily. Thank you so much. Um, Mr. Mr. Robert Carlyle. Mm-mm-mm. I have my odds and doubts in liking or disliking your character, but definitely you playing both sides. Golden Rumble and Mr. Gold, like you played so many sides of this character, the Beast, Rumpelstiltskin. You nailed it playing this character who once was a coward, lost, once a coward, lost love, lost his first love, who once gave into his addiction to power and to self-perseverance, who I in the world kind of gave up because he was too complicated, but he was such but at the same time he was such a wild card and so smart than the average villain. I'm telling you that. And you little by little, even though it was a kind of a roller coaster ride for you as it was a roller coaster ride for all the all the Dearies fans. You nailed it as a character. You taught what Rumpelstiltskin taught me is it you fail once, you fail twice, but if you give up, but if you don't give up and you keep trying and trying to be the best person you can be, then nothing can stop you. You in life, you have been you've been hurt, you've been you've been hurt, but you can overcome your pains, your sorrows, and kill yourself and have hope that you can be someone better. You can be the best version of your own self. And I'm very grateful to be inspired by Rumple, who I started to like in I was a little complex to the past seasons, but it was season 6 when I started to like Rumple again. And I'm very grateful because I only liked them in one episode of season 1, then they became complicated for the past seasons. It was because I was characters was still like it was like between hate and like into doubts because your characters was a little bit of complicated, but sometimes he and through his journey he taught me what I told you that he what I told you that is try try and never give up on being the best you can be as a person, and the darkness and is not never gonna be a controller in my life, in my heart, never, and it's never gonna define me. My past sins will never define who I am, but present my present deeds is who define who I am, and that's what Rumpelstiltskin taught me. And I'm grateful for you, for you for playing this character, playing this man who I, who I, who, who I am a fan. I'm a dearie since season 6. And since the last episode of season 5, and then through season 6, and in season 7, you really showed me another side of Rumpelstiltskin, the side I wish knew that he could be. That is a changed man, who wants a better father, a better friend, who changed so long since the last time I saw him. They should fucking give you an Emmy for this, cause you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve all the awards. Not only everybody in the cast, not also everybody in the cast, but you also deserve an award for how awesome and how incredible you play this character and every part of every side, every part of his story. And I never thought that Rumpelstiltskin and Peter Pan could be kids, but could be father. I mean, could be father and son, but eh, it's I kind of got I kind of got very shocked to that revelation season 3, and I love the dynamics between you and Robbie K, and as Rumpelstiltskin and and Peter Pan as father and son, and I'm very excited to see how many new projects you do in TV and movies. I'm I'm looking forward for it. I'm looking forward for it. Okay, Jared Gilmore, young man from you when from such a young age when you first appeared in the pilot of Once Upon a Time, eh, and through all the series as you grown, you as Henry, you inspired in me in always having belief in my heart, to always thinking that the that dreams can come true, and that and belief is something you have to hold in your heart, and that I could create miracles as life grows on. And I really loved your your story from a little true heart true from a little boy who 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 united Emma Swan with her family to a hero and the true love of one of my favorite Disney princesses, Cinderella. And I also want to sing also between cuts. Thank you, Dania, for bringing this new version of my princess, my favorite princess, to life. You really nailed it as Cinderella in all ends. Cause really, besides other actresses that have played Cinderella, you truly are one of the successors of this character. And I will and thank you so much. I'll say this in Spanish because I'll say this in Spanish. Muchas gracias, Daniel Ramirez. Muchas gracias. And Andrew fucking J West. Mm-mm-mm. You damn, you look like Jerry when he was if Jerry was grown up like freaking 10 years later. And also, I think Adam Anetti never chosen a better actor than you are. You really become a character that Jared has made and has touched my heart and all the right ends. Both, you Jared, you Andrew, you both played this character in both his younger version and his older version top notch. And thank you for bringing this character to life, and I'm very grateful for it. Thank you. Mhm. Thank you. Um, thank you so much for making this character, Andrew Jared Henry, who who was a very part of the show, not only for his own story as a hero and as the harsh truth believer, but he also was a part of great characters' life. Emma Swan, his mother, his father Neil, his family, his stepmother Regina. You really are. You two both made this character. Jared, you through the past seasons you made this character an iconic and dear and very dear to my heart. And Andrew, in season 7, you really made Henry the hero that Jared worked on. You made it your own as well. And thank you so much. And I'm very excited to see you, Jared, and your new projects. Because I know that you're gonna be a great actor. I know you're no George Clooney, but you are your own you. And I know that you're gonna be wonderful in both TV screen, acting, and movie screen or theater. Whatever you do, you're gonna be wonderful. So good luck. Good luck for you. And now to Sean Maguire, whom brought my favorite character from my childhood, not only in the Disney animated version, but you really played Robin Hood so greatly, so wonderfully. You inspired me that even happiness, even that you inspired me even even love is possible. You inspired me that honor comes from comes from doing good, doing good, and and being being your own hero, and never depending on no one to save you but yourself. And you really are a hero, both this character and in real life. And I'm very grateful for you to also with Lana making Wa'ala Queen one of my second beloved couple in this show. So thank you so much for bringing this character who when I was a kid taught me to be brave, taught me to never give up against adversity, and that life is worth living, and that you should never live in doubt, in pain, and in sorrow, and always be yourself. Now I want to go to the writers of Once Upon a Time. All of you guys, seriously, you guys are nuts. You guys are not crazy, but in the good way. You guys are awesome. Jane Epson, you are the queen of Captain Swan episodes. Are you wrote my favorite Captain Swan scenes, my favorite Emma Swan scenes. Bridget Hills, you are the Captain Swan scene princess. Thank you for writing Captain Swan pancakes. It killed me. Like killed me with all the happy feels. I was like Taylor Swift, like R.E.P. me, I died dead. For real. It killed me. Um, you guys really wrote, all of you guys. I don't know much of your names, so I'm mentioning some of you guys that I know. But you guys really made this. You guys are like the core. You're like the soul, like the mind of this, like the part of the core part of this show. Thank you to every one of you who wrote every episode with Adam and Eddie that make this show ev- this past 7 years wonderful. Thank you so much for your talent. Thank you so much for your skill in writing. Thank you so much for making me laugh, cry, making me feel all kinds of roller coaster of feels, making me fangirl till I couldn't no more. And thank you for making for lighting up my every weekend with the cat along with the cast. Now to you, Adam and Eddie. You thank you so much along with the thank you so much for making the show possible. You guys brought you guys with this show, you guys with the cast and the crew writers. You guys light up my Sundays. You light up my life. You made them best show that I've ever seen so far. And I'm never gonna forget the show. I'm never gonna forget that. I'm gonna finger cross if you guys if you guys think that I was ever I'm not gonna cross no, I'm gonna tell you guys if you guys think that I was disappointed in some seasons, I'm gonna tell you something. I wasn't. Yes, the death of Robin Hood was not it was a bad idea and I didn't like it, but well, it was your decision and I respect that. And yes, I would. And yes, the death of Belle made me cry. Death of Belle, just like the death of Robin Hood, the original Robin Hood, made me cry like weeks and weeks and weeks. Ugh. I I really want I really want to say thank you so much for bringing this show to life. To every to little Alison Ramirez, who became like the female Henry of season 7. Thank you so much, Allison, for being the daughter of Cinderella and Henry Mills. Thank you for being the little hero, for being the hero, little hero, and the little and the heart of belief of this season, and being another core part of the heart of this show with the entire cast and crew and writers. Your talent is amazing. You are a sweet and adorable and fun little girl. I'm so happy for you to be part of to have come to this cast in the show as the daughter of my favorite Disney princess and my favorite hero of the show. So I'm so happy that you came that you brought your talent, your goodwill, your kindness to play this character. I'm a big fan of Lucy and I always will be. So thank you very much, Lucy. I mean Allison. Thank you very much, Allison Ramirez. Thank you. I mean Allison Fernandez. Sorry. I'm a little oopsie doopsie today. I'm a little nervous. I've never done this before, so thank you so much, Allison Fernandez, for playing Lucy. And I'm so excited to see you in your future projects. I wish I could see you more as Lucy, but well, it is what it is. I'm very grateful for you playing this character this season, playing the most one prettiest and bravest and sweetest girl I ever met. Thank you. Well, I want to sit now. I want to sing a little song from the live action of Beauty and the Beast movie called "How Is a Moment Lasts Forever." I'm gonna sing as soon as I can. I hope you guys like it. It's for you, and it's for you guys. How does a moment last forever? How does the story never die? It is love we must hold on to. Never easy, but we try. Somehow our happiness is captured. Somehow our moments stand still. Love lives on inside our hearts and always will. Minutes turn to hours, days to years and gone. When no hope has been forgotten, still our song lives on. That's how much I love the song. I'm gonna do a little piece of it. Just a little gift for you guys. Thank you so much for the 7 years of Once Upon a Time. Thank you so much for all of you, for your talent, your time, your goodwill, your kindness. I will never forget this show. I will always be a Oncer. I will always be a Captain Swan shipper, an eloquent shipper, a Matt Carter shipper. And thank you for the newbies. Thank you, Rose Reynolds, for bringing a new version of my favorite, my another favorite princess, Alice Kingsley, Alice as Alice Jones, the daughter of Captain Hook of Wish Realm. You really nailed it as this character, Alice. You brought all kinds of new versions of her that I never thought I'd seen. And I hope that the actress who played Alice in the animated movie years ago will be proud of you, will be impressed and speechless. You played this character, and Tiara, you played the daughter of Robin Hood, like a very impressive. Thank you for bringing an LGBT love story that's touched my heart, even though it's just been one season. I am an Archer shepherd for life. Thank you both for making these two characters come to life and be now my new faves. And thank you very much to my girl Adelaida Kane, who played my favorite, one of my favorite stepsisters, Drusilla. Thank you. You brought malice and sassiness to the core. You redeemed her in a way that I never thought in a million years that she could be redeemed. So thank you, Adelaide Kane. Thank you for giving me one season of a character who I once hated. I like. Thank you so much. And to all the newbies, Nathan, you bring Hansel, very impressive. Mr. Daniel Francis, you brought one of my favorite new villain, Dr. Facilier, top notch. I'm saying you really nailed it. Thank you so much. And also thank you for giving hope for my character Regina that the great love can be still be in her future. I hope that's true when I see the finale tomorrow. Thanks. Well, I want to say now on behalf of all the Wancers, all the Captain Swan shippers, all the pretties, all the evil regals, all the queeners and Swan believers of Lima, Peru. Thank you so much, Once Upon a Time cast. I will never forget you all. I will never forget these characters. Thank you so much, and I'm hopefully going to enjoy the season finale with tears, with smiles, and with good wishes. Even though it will take a little time to move on, but I will never, I will, I will still carry you guys in my heart forever, once and forever. And, and thank, and thank you so much. And I will always believe in the values you taught me. Thank you. And peace out. Love you guys.